Number 60 is Here in Your Bedroom by Goldfinger. Goldfinger might be some vegan animal rights activists, okay? And they might have named themselves after arguably the best Bond movie ever, although I like other Bond movies better than Goldfinger. I thought Roger Moore was the best Bond, and I thought The Spy Who Loved Me was the best Bond movie. So, all of that aside, Goldfinger is still a great band, still puts out great music, but Here in Your Bedroom, just an amazing song all the way through. It is infectious and just brings me back to that time period in my life. And at number 59 is Billy Talent with This Suffering. Billy Talent is probably one of the most underrated bands out there right now. They never get their due, and they are just an awesome band. If you've never heard a Billy Talent song, I feel very sorry for you, and you should go into a corner and cry. Because This Suffering by Billy Talent is probably their best song, and it was really hard to pick a best song by Billy Talent, but if you listen to all of them, which I did, like back to back to back to back, all three albums, Billy Talent's This Suffering is just, it's great, okay? It's amazing. It's wonderful. It makes me cry tears of awesome. And number 58 is another The band, The Hives, Hate to Say I Told You So. Who doesn't love this song? If you don't love this song, you have severe issues, okay? And I used a word with a V in it just because the Hives are from Sweden, and they say a lot of words with V's. But the Hives also are matching. They're always in sequined outfits and tuxes and various outfits, and they're still making great music today, but Hate to Say I Told You So is just, I mean, that's the top of the tops for them. It was such a good song, and it still is. Alright, number 57, we have Saves the Day's Eulogy. Saves the Day, one of my favorite bands. You can't really say anything more about them. Saves the Day has a great lead singer, Chris Conley, who sounds like a 14-year-old boy who was late to arrive to puberty. But every one of their songs are amazing. Eulogy is my favorite Saves the Day song, and I will arm wrestle you. And I don't care if I lose, but I will arm wrestle you over the fact that Eulogy is their greatest song. Sound Alarm, their best album. I'm not even kidding. Don't even say Stay What You Are through being cool. It's Sound the Alarm, and Eulogy is their best song. I'll fight you for it. I will. And at number 56 is Sugar Cult's Memory. Sugar Cult, a great band with super catchy music, and Memory was their best song. It's just so, so good. And I think it's their favorite song, and you can kind of tell because they put lyrics from this song on all of their other albums and projects that they do, but Memory, you have to listen to the song. And when you listen to it, you'll want to listen to it 46 times in a row. Yeah. And at number 55 are Eels with Fresh Feeling. Now, they are not called The Eels. No, no. Just Eels. Also not to be confused with the Shrieking Eels of Princess Bride or Moray Eels. No, no, they are just Eels. Fresh Feeling was, I believe, featured in one of the Shrek movies, as were a couple other Eels hits. But Eels just have great vibey songs. They're a vibey band, and they're good. Number 54 is Boxcar Racer, I Feel So. I don't have a Blink-182 song on this list, just a Boxcar Racer song. And let me be clear, I believe that the Boxcar Racer album was the best album that Blink-182 never recorded, but essentially it was Blink-182. In fact, it was there was a song or two on the Boxcar Racer album that featured Mark Hoppus, who was the only non-credited person in Boxcar Racer, because it was really Tom and Travis and some other dude project, and then Mark actually did lyrics and vocals on a couple of songs, which just made it Blink-182. But Boxcar Racer, by far the best album, and I Feel So, what a great song. So, you know, it makes you feel so, yeah. And at number 53, We the Kings, Check Yes Juliet. We the Kings, their first album was so good and so super catchy and power poppy punk, and the other two albums that they made after that are terrible and just pop. albums, and clearly they've gone backwards. But the first album is so good, and Check Yes Juliet is such a great song that it deserved to place this high on this list, and I definitely recommend checking it out. At number 52, we have Nada Surf's Popular. And I just love this song. First of all, it's a hilarious song. It's a very coming-of-age sort of tale, produced by the great Rick Ocasek of the Cars. This album, High Low, their first proper album, was just off-the-wall amazing. And then since then, they've gone in a different direction. Very critically acclaimed band, a lot of indie vibes. And I don't think anything compares to Popular. It's kind of on a level of its own. It's just so, so good. And at number 51, we have Secondhand Serenade's Fall For You. One of the most gorgeous songs, I think, ever written that never got its due, I think. I mean, it did get some airplay here and there, but this song is so pretty that it will melt the hearts of everyone who listens to it. Seriously, it will. I mean, I'm not sappy or anything, but melted my heart. Yeah, it did.